Hi everybody, it's me, and I am going to do something fun today. I am in the shop by myself and I want to paint a baby Yoda. So I have all of my acrylic paints out, and there's orange and red and greens all galore, purple, blue, black, mustard, a white over by itself, and I have some water and I'm going to spray them. And then I am going to get my brush, and the brush that I am using is mine. I created them for all of my tutorials. Robin Moses Nail Art, the wand. That's so that we all have the same tool. Now, I am going to work today by myself, so I have my little thing ready. And I am going to mix a little bit of black and green together and make like an army green, and make the line across the nail like that. That will be my guideline, and meet you back. Okay, so with the green and a little bit of white, I'm gonna make enough area for his head. So I am right in the center, and then make sure that his ears are accounted for and that they're up near right here. And then like this. And that is about it. Okay, so with the black and a little bit of brown, hatch in the area of the eyes and the nose. And the mouth. And I'm going back and forth between pictures because I didn't find a perfect one for me. Okay. And then the darker brown is going to go on the area under his chin. And we're just going to hold these spaces with the dark brown, just so that we don't go out of area. Okay. And then on the other side. Oops. A little bit of blue can show through. All right, now I am going to mix a little bit of the green. I was working in this color, and then I'm going to mix a little bit of the neon green in with this, and that gives it a kind of like toxic looking green. That will be my highlight green, and then in here I'll kind of work in here for all the colors of his face. This will be the green. This will be the green. And then the toxic green right there. Spray it. Just, it saves time in the long run if you spray it. Okay. So this isn't all the way dry. So while it's drying, I'm going to mix up a little bit of gray and begin putting on the hat. And then this allows me to know how much of the wrinkles and all of this stuff we're going to put on there, like this. And I want him to have a big, loose, fluffy, soft baby hat. Okay, now with the red and a little bit of black mixed in, just a dark red. See, I'm starting with all the dark colors, the darker ones first. I'm gonna go in, dot, 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 dot. And see it just make it like really loose, fluid. Over the, under, behind the ear. And then down. And I think I want some gray up around his neck for like a Santa, what would that be called, a cowl? Just wrapped up in a Santa blanket of sorts. Okay, go in with the dark red again. I'm using such little paint, you guys. I want you guys to know that. It's just barely tipping my brush. Hi, Carl. Carl, sit. You're okay. Carl's protecting me from the rain. There we go. Some dark, just dark red all around here to make him look snuggly. Okay, now with the lighter green. This is starting to dry now. Turn my picture back on. Okay. The light green is going to highlight all of his little areas. So his nose. And around his little baby eyes. That toxic green I mixed, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay. And his eyeballs are almost like diamonds, but they have a little bit of cuteness, and then he has a little bit of chubby on his face right here. Not a lot though. Don't make him too chubby. He'll look like a gremlin. Okay, and now his lip. It's gonna go. That's what's gonna make him look like Yoda, you guys, is the top lip is nice and bright and it goes in a downward motion, even when he's smiling. And then his baby lip, like that. And then highlight his tops of his ears. And then under the ear, so you can see that it's an ear all the way. And again. Okay. Now I'll go back into the dark green that I was using. Maybe a little darker. And then just kind of touch in the darker areas. Okay. Okay. Now with the brighter red, I'll go in and dot in the red, and now I'm not really using the picture. I'm just kind of highlighting and making it like a regular Christmas nail. So if you see my Christmas nail playlist, you can have tons of different ideas of how to paint these hats and everything if you don't like this one. Here's where you can also, like, you can add glitter, you can add stones, you can add whatever you want. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of gray. I forgot to make his poof ball, and I want his poof ball extra puffy. Okay. Now, can I do this all in one take? I don't know. Let's try. So, I'm going to go in with a lighter gray. Not quite white, guys, not quite. You want to have your white for your highlight always. So this will be almost white. No one's going to be able to tell it's not white. And here's where I'm just going to go and just make it real fluffy and highlight it. I don't want to cover all the dark, but I just want to show where my highlights are. And then the same with this little baby blanket thing. I don't know what it is. I'm just making it up as I go. I want to put all the white kind of in the center. Okay. And then red, highlight red. Or this is just pure red out of the two. Apple barrel. And good. Okay. Now with that bright green again, I'm going to go in and kind of top on the ear, just to give him a little bit of green glow. Okay. Okay. Now with the lightest of green, I'm mixing the toxic green with a little bit of white. Right, where is it? Right there. Right here. I'm going to take a breath, put this really, really fine on my brush. Highlight around the ear. This is where I'm really drawing the area of his face around. Make sure I get it the right shape. Otherwise, it won't look like him. Off camera, when I take it off, sometimes I barely touch an area of water on my desk so that I can keep it good. Go back up and make sure that I get that triangle-ish look on that eye. Oh wait. Okay. Now go in with the brown, dark brown. Oh, let's get this on camera. Okay. Dark brown over here, like that. And then just a tiny bit of water, white in there, so that it's a light, like a chocolate brown. And here we go. I'm gonna go in. You can do this two different ways. You can go around in a circle, or you can just go right into the centers like this. This is easier. But if you're on a time crunch, you can do that. I can do this fast in a time crunch, but let's just do longer for now. Okay. Here we go. And his eye pupils are big and pretty. and make him looking at us, maybe. Yes. Okay. And then I'm going to take a light gray, and then make the lights of his eyes go around and down. And then do his little okay, now that I have that all on, I can go with a little tiny bit of black, or a dark brown really, and then just kind of shade along top, just dotting. That gives you a more hand painted effect as instead of a sticker like a look. You can see the polish behind. Okay. Now, with a little tiny bit of pink, which is a light red, with a little bit of orange, I am going to make the inside of his ears. Now this is a little weird. I woke up today and said, I want to paint the inside of a Yoda ear. There we go. So, go in. I'm going to move that out. And then just kind of make it like that. And then I will use a tiny bit of yellow. Oops, that's too much. Okay, go in, a tiny bit of yellow, thinned way down. Okay, there we go. And then just the yellow on this one, because it looks like the highlight is going into it. Then, and don't be scared to mess up. Don't be scared. That's what helps you learn. And then you go in with the dark, and I want to make it like that. And with just a little tiny bit of water, just kind of mush it around, watercolor it. Aw. Then these are just details now. I mean, they're basically done. Oops. That was almost catastrophic. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, so I just switched pictures so I could see it better, and he's missing his little brow. His brow is what makes him so cute. Okay, water, light green. Thinned on my finger. All right. There we go. Just that little lighten of it makes him look much younger. And again. You know, I like his little hands, but I can't see a good picture. I guess I can make, okay, so if I'm just playing around here, I can make a little baby hand coming out here, just so little. Yeah, I don't know how many fingers. And then you can make him holding a little candy cane. It's a little dark. Okay. Okay. I want to go in with a tiny bit of the blackest of black, and I do it on the bottom of the pupil. Okay. And then do a light gray for the candy cane. Again, my Christmas playlist has a million of these. Okay, light green. Light green. Do his little knuckles. And again, these are just extras. He's done. I think if I was going to do anything, I'd just put a little bit more darks in there. This just helps when you top coat. Okay. And then I'm going to put the little stripes on the candy cane. Of course, this is going to be a quick one, because I'm just kind of showing you what you can come up with. On the red, I'm going to add a little tiny bit of white and then make it a really dark pink. If you look on my brush. And then that will be where I've just kind of run my brush along to show the light, and that it's red and that it's shiny and soft. That. I'm just tapping. Okay, then with a line, go through. Make that candy cane look real pretty. And then black. Just kind of shore it. And then I'll top coat. Okay. Now I have my top coat ready, and here is with the clear glossy coat first. And there is a little baby Yoda. Let me let that dry. Okay, so here it is. Let me zoom out a little. So here it is with one of the shiny coats on, and I think he turned out beautiful. He's so cute. I hope you guys try these. If you do try him, please show me by hashtagging me inspired by Robin Moses whenever you copy, and then I can see them. And make sure you spell it right so that I can see. And I don't know what is going on with my Instagram, but I can't see all of the hashtags like I could a few weeks ago. So I'm just waiting for them to get the bugs out. I stopped worrying about that kind of stuff. But hopefully you guys are just seeing and sharing and painting with me and have a good time. I'm gonna cover this with a mat now. Okay, and here is the end result with a quick matte polish on it so you can see it really well. There we go. All right, so I hope that you guys try this. This is so cute and so fun, and a great addition to any Christmas nail design, or if you want to put it on a gift for someone, or if you want to paint it on a card for someone. Totally doable. Get my brushes for a Christmas present for someone that you love, and I'll see you back with more. Everybody have a great day, and thank you for watching. Bye!